Among many other things, K-pop idols are known for their style of living. Most of the time, the artists live in a huge dorm, and while a lot of these are good places to live, some groups and artists weren't so lucky. In today's video, we bring you the worst dorms idols had to live in, surrounded by garbage. This dorm might be the dirtiest girl group's dorm ever. Miju from the group Lovely shared that living in their dorm severely affected her immune system, which only got better when she moved out to live on her own in 2020. According to Miju, all members used to be very busy and there was no time for them to clean their dorm. As a result, their dorm became a dirty and horrible environment. At one point, their dorm was so messy and dirty that if they wore white socks, they would turn black immediately. The worst room in the dorm was undoubtedly their kitchen. According to Miju, the members didn't have time to wash the dishes, so dirty dishes started to pile up. The whole place stunk because of their food waste that would rot as they didn't take out their garbage. The kitchen used to be so dirty and smelly that the members couldn't cook food anymore. Once Miju disclosed this information, the netizens became shocked. Girl groups are famous for their clean and pristine image and looks, so hearing an actual girl group member talking about how awful their dorm is was a surprise. On the other hand, we all know how busy and stressed out K-pop idols are, and they only get a few hours of sleep sometimes, and it could be really difficult to keep their place tidy and clean. Thankfully, the girls are now living on their own in much better conditions than before. Inhumane living conditions. In 2019, through the program Coin Law Room, two former female idols share the living conditions they had to suffer while being under their agency. The show primarily focuses on clients that can come and meet with a lawyer, discuss their troubles, and get the lawyer's opinion and consultation as well. These two female idols came on the show to share the horrible and seriously inhumane treatment they received from their agency. The two women started off by saying that even the basic necessities for living were hard to get. One of them said, "They provided us with rice, but there were bugs in it. If we wanted to eat the rice, we had to pick out every bug." Their situation seemed to be really horrible. They also shared that their parents were the ones who had to pay for their living expenses, but even though their bills were covered, the electricity and water was still cut off. The two women revealed that if they wanted to wash their hair, they had to go to a nearby barbershop to do so because they didn't have running water. On top of that, throughout the 3 years they promoted as a group, most of the necessary things weren't provided by the company. They said, "Our manager, food, and transport were not provided by the company. We didn't even have an office. Instead, we had to use coffee shops or fast food places." One time, the women got into a car accident while going to an event, and even though they complained that their necks might be injured, the company didn't take them to the hospital and instead forced them to attend the scheduled event. The former idols also revealed that they were victims of inappropriate behavior from their agency and from the clients they performed for. The metaphorical cherry on top is that they have never received the proper payment for the events and shows they did. For 3 years, the name of the agency has been unknown, but netizens have been ready to stand behind these women so they can finally get their justice. Not enough space. With 13 members in one group, 17 had to do a lot of compromising to live with each other comfortably. Although now they've managed to figure out how to live so all members are content and happy, it wasn't always like that. In October of 2021, Seungkwan and Vernon appeared as special MCs for the broadcast of My Little Old Boy and gave a sneak peek into what it's like to live with so many members. Vernon shared that the advantage of living in a dorm is that he never feels lonely, but added that this is a disadvantage as well, as he barely has any private space. Seungkwan added, "I have no private space at all. I can't even dare to dream of my own dressing room." One of the guest hosts asked them if they had enough bathrooms for the whole group, to which Seungkwan shared that they don't. He said, 13 members of our group used to share one bathroom, so we promised to shower for only 5 minutes. Vernon added that in those 5 minutes, there used to be 3 to 4 members showering together at the same time. To lighten up the mood, Seungkwan shared that in order to feed the whole group, they cooked 20 packs of noodles at the same time. They now have their single dorms, which made it a lot better. Their previous life sounds so chaotic and messy. It's hard to imagine how they managed to work it all out. Living with insects. One of the most known cases of terrible dorm life comes from Blackpink. It's no secret that these girls had it really tough when they were trainees. When Blackpink's Rosé appeared on the program Sea of Hope, she shared just how hard their life as trainees was. Rosé revealed that she lived in dorms for 8 years after she became a trainee and confessed that she actually lived in a place that was infested with roaches. Not just roaches, but with giant centipedes as well. The girls noted that it was difficult to try to catch them all because as soon as they caught one, another one would immediately appear. It was then revealed that Lisa was brave enough to catch the insect with her bare hands. They added that they would catch them on a piece of paper and send them outside. House of Horrors. Back in 2019, Uyup and Taeson from the group TRCNG filed a lawsuit against their company TS Entertainment. According to their lawyer, the two members requested a termination of their exclusive contract in November, and the reason for that was the lack of management's responsibility and a lot of other issues. They filed a complaint against TS's director Park Sang-hyun and 2 other employees and revealed that Park Sang-hyun forced them to practice without any sleep. The members shared, Pac had the members practice choreography from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day without sleeping, and we had to make it to the agency by 10 a.m. again. Because of this, they had to drop out of their school and attend a different school that was closer to them. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Their story over time became a he said, she said controversy, and so the two members got together with Dispatch to release evidence to support their claims. Their dorm was a duplex apartment, and 8 members lived in the 2 rooms on the first floor, and other 2 members lived in a small attic room on the second floor. Both Woo-yup and Taesun revealed that the apartment was too small for 10 members, their belongings, and basic home equipment. Woo-yup said, the second floor is basically a storage room. The ceiling is low, so you can't stand up straight. It's not heated well either. We had to live with our belongings, clothes, and equipment cluttered around. That wasn't the biggest problem. The apartment was literally falling apart because it was old and because of the poor maintenance. There was severe floor damage due to a water leak. Their electricity and water was oftentimes cut off as well because TS Entertainment failed to pay utility bills. Woo-yup claimed that unpaid bills were a common issue at their agency. Woo-yup added, in January of 2019, our boiler was shut off. 4 to 5 of our members caught a severe flu, so we washed and slept at the sauna instead. When we went to the hospital, we had to pay for it ourselves. Their manager never seemed to remember to help them fix their lighting, and even if Taesun reminded him through text, all he got was laughing emoticons and an empty promise. Supposedly, the lights have never been fixed. When one of the 2 toilets in their dorm broke down, all 10 members had to share 1 toilet and 1 bathroom, but that one broke eventually too. After getting no response from the agency, Woo-yup's mother called the plumber and paid for it as well. The members' moms seem to be the true heroes in this story because they took it upon themselves to fix their broken water dispenser and air conditioning. In the end, the members joined the agency to fulfill their dreams and passions, but the company absolutely failed caring for them and providing them with basic needs. As of right now, TS Entertainment shut down and deleted its website, and the group disbanded in March of 2022 after existing for only 3 years. What do the professionals say? It can't be denied that the situation around idols' living conditions has gotten a lot better over the years. It was recently revealed that the group IVE live in a luxurious and big dorm to accommodate the needs of each member. Netizens were rightfully surprised to see such a stunning and high-quality dorm. While some members get their own rooms, the others share a large room where each member can get their own privacy. Still, some K-pop professionals and researchers claim that it's not always good for trainees and idols to live in a dorm. While many groups look back on their dorm days with happy memories, it isn't the case for everyone. Most psychology professionals claim that any healthy relationship needs personal space and time spent apart. That's impossible for idols that live in dorms. On top of that, idols are usually restricted from socializing outside of their groups and are forced to spend time just with each other. Some professionals think that it's about time that companies either abandon the dorm lifestyle completely or at least make it non-mandatory. It doesn't seem like this will be changed in the near future, but who knows? As we've learned today, living in dorms isn't always a piece of cake. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye!